My name is Haley Dill, and this speech is on how cancer works. More than 1,500 people die each day from cancer, according to the Tamara Latimer Cancer Foundation. It's the second leading cause of death, but it's quickly catching up to heart disease. This is something that everyone should understand, considering that 1 in 3 people will contract cancer and 1 in 4 will die from it. By listening to research from the National Cancer Institute, the American Cancer Society, the Center for Disease Control, the Tamara Latimer Cancer Foundation, and Dr. Mark Hyman, you'll be better equipped to prevent yourself from contracting cancer. First, I'll explain what cancer is and how it works. Then I'll explain the treatment options, and then finally I'll explain some prevention methods. Cancer is a group of related diseases that relate to abnormal growth and spread of abnormal cells. Normally, the body will create new cells as old ones break down and die. According to the National Cancer Institute, cancer can start almost anywhere in the body, which is made up of trillions of cells. Normally, human cells grow and divide to form new cells as the body needs them. When cells grow old or become damaged, they die and new cells take their place. When cancer develops, however, this orderly process breaks down and cells become more and more abnormal. Old and damaged cells survive when they should die, and new cells form when they're not needed. These extra cells divide without stopping and may form growths called tumors, end quote. Most cancers are characterized by these solid tumors, but some cancers, such as leukemia or other blood cancers, do not form solid tumors. There are 2 different types of tumors, malignant and benign. Malignant tumors spread by growing into nearby tissue or when cells break off and travel through the blood or the lymph system. They can also grow back after removal. Benign tumors can be very large, but they typically do not grow back after removal. And they're typically not life-threatening except when they're found in a part of the body, like the brain, where it's hard to remove. There are also a few treatment options. There's not a cure for cancer yet. Chemotherapy is one common treatment option. It's a drug that's administered in a way to target cancer cells during different phases of the cell cycle. It kills the cancer cells, but it doesn't know the difference between normal cells and cancer cells, so it kills all of them, and there are a lot of negative side effects. Radiation therapy is also an option. It's targeted to a specific area of the body, and high doses of radiation are targeted at that area to prevent cancer cells from growing and dividing. Surgically is the third option, and it's typically used when cancer is isolated to a specific part of the body, and it is used when the whole tumor can be removed. When that's the case, it's used as the main treatment. For example, Ronald Reagan had colon and skin cancer, and they were both removed surgically. Sometimes it's just used to debulk the tumor and is used in conjunction with radiation or chemotherapy. There's also a couple ways to prevent cancer. First, you can avoid things that cause cancer, like smoking, alcohol, and excess exposure to the sun. Also, maintaining a healthy weight, staying active, and a healthy diet will all contribute to the prevention of cancer. Dr. Mark Hyman says, quote, "If a nutrient-poor diet full of sugar, lack of exercise, chronic stress, persistent pollutants, and heavy metals can cause cancer, could it be that a nutrient-dense plant-based diet, physical activity, changing thoughts and reactions to stress, and detoxification might treat the garden in which cancer grows?" Unquote. Early detection tests every year and paying attention to symptoms can also prevent cancer. Cancer is caught in the early stages when it's small and less likely that it's metastasized or spread, are much more treatable. For example, Ben Stiller had an early detection test that discovered prostate cancer. It was immediately treated and has not returned, most likely because they were able to catch it in the early stages. In conclusion, cancer is deadly but treatable, and it is important to take action in your life to prevent it. Considering the vast number of people this disease affects, it is important to be educated on it.